The Apis bull was venerated in ancient Egypt. It was considered a living representation of the god Ptah. Later, the Apis bull became associated with Osiris. These bulls were not just animals, but divine entities. They were selected based on specific and rare markings. These markings signified their divine status. The selection process focused on identifying a bull with specific physical characteristics. A primary criterion was the bull's coat color, which had to be black. Another key feature was a white diamond-shaped mark located on the bull's forehead. The bull also needed to have a scarab-shaped mark under its tongue. Double hairs on the tail were a further requirement for selection. These markings were not merely aesthetic but held symbolic and sacred significance. The Apis bull, once selected, enjoyed a life of luxury in the Temple of Ptah. The temple was located in Memphis and dedicated to the care of the Apis bull. Priests were assigned to the Apis bull to ensure its every need was met. The priests focused on the comfort and well-being of the sacred animal. Upon the natural death of the bull, a transformation was believed to occur. The bull was thought to merge with Osiris, the god of the afterlife. This merging resulted in the creation of Osiris-Apis, a new deity. Osiris-Apis later became known as Serapis during the Hellenistic period. Thus, the bull's death marked a transition into a divine entity with evolving identities. The Serapeum of Saqqara served as the final resting place for the Apis bulls. The Serapeum was rediscovered in 1851. French archaeologist Auguste Mariette led the rediscovery. Mariette followed clues derived from ancient texts. These texts provided insights into the Serapeum's location and purpose. The rediscovery unveiled significant historical and archaeological information. A sphinx-line pathway was discovered, indicating a significant archaeological find. The pathway led to a hidden necropolis, suggesting a concealed burial site. This discovery reveals the grand scale of the Serapeum, an ancient Egyptian temple. The hidden nature of the Serapeum is highlighted by this concealed access route. The sphinx-line pathway emphasizes the importance and mystery of the necropolis. The Serapeum catacombs served as a sacred burial ground with a long history. The earliest burials in the Serapeum date back to the 14th century BCE. These burials occurred during the reign of Amenhotep III. This era marks the initial phase of the site's use as a burial location. The Serapeum's history extends back to ancient Egyptian times. The site's long history underscores its significance as a sacred place. The Serapeum contains a notable collection of massive granite sarcophagi. These sarcophagi date back to the late period, 664–332 BCE. Each sarcophagus is constructed from granite. The weight of each sarcophagus ranges from 60 to 80 tons. Their immense size is a striking feature of the Serapeum. The sarcophagi serve as significant artifacts from ancient history. The Serapeum was a tomb with restricted access. Entry was limited to high-ranking priests. Pharaohs were also permitted to enter. This exclusivity enhanced its mystique. Restricted access amplified its sacred importance. The Serapeum was considered a forbidden tomb. The death of an Apis bull initiated a 70-day period of mourning. This mourning period was accompanied by an elaborate mummification process. The mummification mirrored the preparations afforded to human pharaohs. This ritual highlights the Apis bull's sacred status in ancient Egyptian culture. The extensive burial rituals underscore the bull's importance. The bull's body was moved to a dedicated embalming facility near the Serapeum. During the embalming process, the bull's internal organs were carefully extracted. After organ removal, the body cavity was thoroughly packed with natron salt. The natron salt served to dehydrate the remains, aiding in long-term preservation. The mummified bull was transported from Memphis to Saqqara in a grand funeral procession. This procession was a significant ritual in ancient Egyptian culture. Priests played a crucial role, chanting hymns throughout the journey. Mourners expressed their grief, highlighting the emotional aspect of the ceremony. The bull was carried on a sacred bark, a ceremonial vessel. This elaborate event underscores the importance of animal worship and funerary practices in ancient Egypt. The opening of the mouth ceremony was performed before burial. Priests conducted this ritual. The ceremony aimed to symbolically reanimate the deceased's spirit. Specifically, it was performed on bulls. The goal was to enable the bull's spirit to live in the afterlife. This ritual was essential for the bull's continued existence beyond death. A mummified bull is prepared for its final placement. The bull is carefully positioned inside a massive granite sarcophagus. The sarcophagus is located in an underground vault. The placement ensures the bull's eternal rest. The vault provides a secure and protected environment. This ritual reflects beliefs about the afterlife and preservation. Ancient Egyptians provisioned sarcophagi with items for the afterlife. These provisions included offerings of food to sustain the deceased. Precious jewelry was also included as a symbol of status and wealth. Spells from the Book of the Dead were essential for navigating the afterlife. These spells were intended to guide and protect the deceased on their journey. The ultimate goal was to aid the deceased in achieving eternal life. The Serapeum presents ongoing mysteries regarding its construction and purpose. One key question involves the transportation of massive sarcophagi underground. These sarcophagi weigh approximately 80 tons each, making their movement a significant engineering challenge. The methods used to move these objects remain largely unknown and debated. Another mystery concerns the possibility of undiscovered chambers within the Serapeum. The presence or absence of looting and its potential impact on the site's historical record is also investigated.